Formula One set for crisis meeting with teams over Russian GP amid calls for race to be cancelled. Russia launched an invasion of Ukraine on Thursday after President Vladimir Putin ordered a specialized military operation. Formula One's Russian Grand Prix is scheduled for September 25 in Sochi. Formula One team bosses will meet with the sports CEO Stefano Domenicali on Thursday evening to discuss the crisis in Ukraine, amid calls for the Russian GP to be. Russia launched an invasion of Ukraine on Thursday after President Vladimir Putin ordered a specialized military operation. Recommended. 1/5. Max Verstappen blasts unfair and incredible decision to replace Michael Masi as F1 race director. Read more. Recommended by. Formula One has said it is closely watching events in Ukraine but offered no comment on whether September's Russian Grand Prix will go ahead. Sebastian Vettel and Max Verstappen, however, have both called for the race to be cancelled, with Vettel, the sport's four-time world champion, insisting he will boycott the event if it does go ahead. On Thursday night, F1, all 10 team bosses and governing body the FIA will hold a crisis meeting, with Domenicali joining by video link up from London while the teams are at pre-season testing in Barcelona. It is an awful situation, it is very sad, said Ferrari boss Mattia Binotto. I think at the moment what we can do is only to wait and see and hope for the. I think from now to the race in September, there is time and my wish is that everything will stop very soon. F1 is trying to manage the situation. We will have a meeting between us tonight to try to understand what the situation is and how to cope and how to manage it. Verstappen blasts unfair decision to replace Masi. The race in Sochi, which has been on the F1 calendar since 2014, is set to take place on September 25. An F1 spokesperson said, Formula One is closely watching the very fluid developments like many others and at this time has no further comment on the race scheduled for September. We will continue to monitor the situation very closely. The Russian race at Sochi's Olympic Park is due to move to Agora Drive, 40 miles north of St. Petersburg, from 2023. Share. This is a modal window. Unsupported location. The video you are trying to watch cannot be viewed from your current country or location. Meanwhile, Haas, whose title sponsor is Russian company Uralkali and who have a Russian driver in Nikita Mazepin, withdrew team boss Gunther Steiner from the preseason testing press conference on Thursday. Mazepin, F1's only Russian driver, told Sky Sports News on Wednesday that he was not struggling with the situation and that he expected the Russian Grand Prix to go ahead. I am not struggling at all because I've always been a big supporter of sports without politics, the Haas driver said during preseason testing in Barcelona. Of course, from the understanding that we've had with Formula One, the race is going and you will surely see me there. UEFA on Thursday announced its executive committee would hold an extraordinary meeting on Friday, when a decision is expected to be taken to move this season's Champions League final away from St. Petersburg. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson said on Wednesday there is no chance Russia will be allowed to host major football tournaments as a result of its decision to invade a sovereign country.